Have you ever been disrespected right in front of people? Not a dramatic fight, not a screaming match, just a small moment that lands like a punch, a sarcastic comment, an awkward joke, someone cutting you off like your words do not matter. And suddenly, you feel your face heat up, your chest gets tight, your mind starts racing. You want to respond, but you are not sure how. If you hit back, you might look childish. If you stay quiet, you might look weak. So you freeze, and later you replay it. You think, I should have said something, or maybe I should have walked away. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. This happens to everyone. And here is the truth. Most disrespectful people are not strong people. They are often insecure. They are often opportunistic. They use small jabs to elevate themselves. They want to look witty. They want to look dominant. They want the room to tilt in their favor. And if you react emotionally, they get exactly what they want. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to respond with power. Not loud power, not aggressive power. Stoic power. Quiet control, clear boundaries, and a presence people cannot ignore. Because respect is not something you demand, it is something you cultivate. It grows from how you carry yourself, from how you control your mind, from how you choose your response. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. That is the entire game. You cannot control their mouth. You cannot control their mood. You cannot control their childhood wounds. But you can control your posture, your tone, your timing, your silence, your decisions. And when you master that, something strange happens. People start respecting you, even the ones who dislike you, because they can feel it. You are not easily moved. You are not easily manipulated. You are not hungry for their approval. So here is what we will do. I will give you 5 tips, 5 simple strategies inspired by Stoic thinking and proven social psychology. You can use them at work. You can use them with family. You can use them with friends. You can use them anywhere. People test your boundaries, and if you watch to the end, you will have a complete toolkit. You will know what to say. You will know what to do. And just as important, you will know what not to do. Now, quick favor, before we get into tip 1. If you want more content that makes you calmer, sharper, and harder to shake, subscribe to Stoic Ocean and leave a comment, just 1 line, telling me where you struggle most. Is it co-workers, family, a partner, or strangers? I read the comments, and it helps me tailor future videos for you. Now, let us begin. Tip 1. First impressions matter. Most people think respect comes from what you say. They think it is about having the perfect comeback, having the perfect argument, having the perfect explanation. But in real life, respect starts earlier than words. It starts with your presence. It starts with your body language. It starts with how you enter a room, how you greet someone, how you hold eye contact, how you handle small moments that most people ignore. Because the first impression is not a single second, it is a pattern, a set of signals your nervous system sends before you even speak. Let me paint you a picture. You are at a networking event, or a meeting, or a friend's gathering. Someone walks in, scans the room, and makes their way to you. They extend their hand. You stay seated. You glance at their hand, then shake it quickly. You probably meant nothing by it, but the signal is loud. It says, "This interaction is not important." It says, "I am above this." Or worse, "I am not fully here." And people feel that. They might not say it, but they register it. They store it away in the file cabinet of their mind. Now flip the scene. They walk toward you. They extend their hand. You stand up. You look them in the eyes. You shake their hand with a calm grip. Not crushing, not limp, calm. You smile slightly and you say, "Good to meet you," and you are fully present. That is not acting. That is signaling. You are saying, "I respect myself and I respect you. We are equals here." And that energy creates instant respect. Not because you begged for it, because you projected it. The Stoics understood this. They knew life is built from small actions, not just big speeches. They lived with intention. They paid attention to the little things, because the little things become the big things. Here is a story that makes this obvious. I once attended a seminar. Networking was the whole point, and one person stood out. Not because they were loud, not because they were flashy, but because of one habit. Every time someone approached them, they stood up. A senior executive, they stood up. A waiter refilling coffee, they stood up. They made eye contact. They listened. They engaged fully. It was subtle, but the impression was strong. People respected them without even knowing why. Because confidence is often quiet and sincerity is often simple. Now, in the same room, there was another attendee. Smart person, capable. But they stayed seated during every greeting. They did not mean disrespect. It was just a habit, but it created a barrier. People unconsciously took them less seriously, not because of their skills, because of their signals. This is the lesson. Standing up is not only politeness, it is a declaration. It says, "I value you and I value myself." And when you show that you know your value, you reduce the space where disrespect can grow. Because opportunistic people look for easy targets. They look for people who seem unsure, people who seem hesitant, people who shrink. So if you want to command respect, start here. Not with your words, with your presence. Let me give you a simple micro practice. Use it for 1 week, just 7 days, and you will feel different. Here is the checklist. When you greet someone, stand if you can, even if it is awkward, especially if it is awkward. Hold eye contact for 1 second longer than you normally would. Not staring, just steady. Let your shoulders relax. Let your chest open. Breathe slowly and speak a little slower than your emotions want. That last part matters, because speed is insecurity, rushing is fear, calm pacing is control. Now add one more thing. Be fully present. When you say hello, do not half look away. Do not check your phone. Do not multitask. Give the moment your full attention. That is rare, and rarity creates value. Let us make it practical. Imagine you are at work. Your manager walks by. You are sitting. You do not need to jump like a servant, but you can rise slightly, or at least turn fully. Make eye contact. Say good morning with a steady voice. That small act changes how you are perceived. Or imagine you are at a cafe. You meet a friend. They arrive. You stand up to hug them. You look at them and you say, "I'm glad you're here." That does 2 things. It honors them, and it trains your mind to carry yourself with intention. Even online, this applies. In a virtual meeting, sit up. Look into the camera, not at the corner of the screen. Pause before you speak. Do not fill silence with nervous words. Silence can be dignity. Now let us connect this to the Stoic core. Stoicism is not about controlling other people. It is about controlling yourself, your behavior, your presentation, your choices. And this first tip is exactly that. You are shaping your world through what you can influence, not by demanding, by demonstrating. Now, one warning. Do not turn this into a performance. If you stand up, but your face screams, "Please respect me," people will feel it. The goal is not approval. The goal is alignment. You stand up because it reflects your values. You hold eye contact because you are present. You speak calmly because you are in control. And when you live like that, respect becomes natural. It becomes the default. So the next time you meet someone, rise to the occasion, look them in the eye, and let your actions speak louder than words. Because before people respect your opinion, they respect your presence. And that brings us to tip 2. Tip 2, the firm gaze. Let us talk about interruptions. Because this is one of the most common forms of public disrespect. You are speaking, you are making a point, and someone jumps in, like you are background noise. It can happen at work, it can happen at dinner, it can happen with friends. And the worst part is, it often happens in groups. Because groups create pressure. You feel eyes on you, you feel the social clock, you feel the need to win the moment. So your nervous system does what it is trained to do. It wants to react. It wants to defend. It wants to prove, and it wants to raise your voice or throw a sharp comment back. But here is the trap. When you react with heat, you hand them control. You become predictable, and you look less composed. Stoicism teaches something simple. Real strength is self-control. Not control over others, not forcing people to behave, not dominating the room, just mastering your response. So what do you do when someone interrupts you? You use the firm gaze, and you use the pause. Not a dramatic pause, not a theatrical silence, a calm, clean pause. Like you are saying, I noticed that, and I am still here. Here is the sequence. Step 1, stop talking. Do not keep talking over them like a debate. That looks desperate. Just stop. Step 2, look at them. Not angry, not offended, just steady, like a teacher waiting for a student to finish an outburst. Step 3, hold the silence. 2 seconds, maybe 3. That is enough. Silence is not weakness. Silence is a boundary. It creates a small vacuum where everyone feels what just happened, and most people do not like that feeling. They realize they stepped over a line. Now, what if they keep talking? You still do not panic. You let them finish. You keep your posture open, shoulders relaxed, chin level, breath slow, and when they finally stop, you resume. Politely, firmly, with one sentence. Here are 3 options that work almost anywhere. Option 1, let me finish my thought. Option 2, I'm going to continue, then I'll listen to you. Option 3, hold on 1 second, I was still speaking. Notice the pattern. No insults, no sarcasm, no drama, just a clear expectation. Respect is non-negotiable. And you are not asking like a child. You are stating like an adult. This is why it works. Most interrupters are testing. They are probing the boundary. They are seeing if you shrink, if you smile and accept it, if you rush to be polite at the cost of yourself. When you pause and hold a calm gaze, you change the math. You show, I will not compete for space. I already have space, and if you take it, I will calmly take it back. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine a family dinner. You are telling a story. People are listening. Then a relative interrupts to make it about themselves. Old you might have done one of 2 things. You either snap and make the room awkward, or you fade out and feel small. The Stoic way is different. You stop mid-sentence. You look at them. You wait. The silence is short, but it is loud. And most of the time they will notice. They will stumble. They will say, "Oh, sorry, go ahead." And you continue without any drama. Now let us do a workplace scenario. You are in a meeting. You make a suggestion. A co-worker cuts in before you finish. Do not fight them. Do not roll your eyes. Do not do the fake laugh. Just pause, look at them, then say, "Let me finish, and then I'm curious what you think." That last phrase matters because it shows confidence. You are not threatened. You are leading the exchange. You are saying, "I will speak, then I will listen." And when you do that, you look like the adult in the room. Here is the psychology. Groups follow emotional cues. If you look rattled, the group feels permission to treat you casually. If you look composed, the group adjusts. People start thinking, this person has standards. This person has control. This person is not easy to push around. Now, a common mistake. Some people hear firm gaze and they turn it into a glare. They tighten their face. They stiffen their jaw. They try to punish the interrupter with their eyes. That can backfire. It reads as anger, and anger is easy to dismiss. The goal is not to attack. The goal is to anchor. You are anchoring yourself. You are saying, "My emotions are mine. My space is mine. My voice is mine, and I will not surrender it to someone else's impatience." Here is a micro practice you can train today. Next time someone interrupts, count in your head. 1, 2, then speak. That tiny delay prevents the emotional reaction. It gives your prefrontal cortex time to take the wheel. And if you want to make it even stronger, add 1 breath. In through the nose, out slow, then your sentence. Let me finish my thought. Simple, clean, respectful, firm. Now, what if the interrupter is a chronic interrupter? The type who does it every time. Then you escalate, but still with calm. You do it privately, not in the group. After the meeting, you say, "Hey, I noticed you cut in a few times today. I'd appreciate it if you let me finish before you jump in." Keep it short, keep it neutral, and then watch. If they respect it, you gained a boundary. If they ignore it, you learned something valuable. And we will talk about what to do with that in tip 5. For now, remember the principle. Stoicism is not passivity. It is discipline. It is choosing the response that protects your dignity without turning you into a reactive person. Because the goal is not to embarrass anyone. The goal is to set a clear expectation. I am worth listening to, and if you treat me otherwise, I will calmly correct it. So the next time someone interrupts you, do not rush. Do not fight. Do not plead. Pause. Hold the gaze. Let the silence speak, then continue. And when you do, you will notice something. People start giving you more space because you stopped begging for space. Now, let us move into tip 3, because interruptions are one thing, but public jokes are a different weapon, and the Stoic response is surprisingly simple. Tip 3, ask them to repeat it. This one is for the moment when someone tries to humiliate you, not with a punch, not with a threat, with a joke. You know the kind. They say it loudly. They look around for laughter. They want the group to join their little performance. And for a second, you feel your stomach drop, because humiliation is social. It is not just the words. It is the audience. It is the feeling that your status is slipping. Now, most people respond in one of 2 ways. They fire back. They try to be funnier. They try to cut deeper. Or they shut down. They force a smile. They laugh along. But inside, they feel small. Both reactions are understandable. But both reactions can be used against you. If you fire back, you are playing their game. If you laugh it off, you are teaching them that you tolerate it. So what is the Stoic response? It is calm. It is simple. And it is surprisingly powerful. You ask them, to repeat it. That is it. Not with sarcasm, not with anger, with curiosity, with a neutral tone, like you did not hear them, like you want clarity, because repetition is a spotlight. And most disrespectful jokes do not survive the spotlight. Let me show you why. Humor depends on momentum. It depends on timing. It depends on the group being swept into laughter. When you stop the momentum, you change the chemistry. Now the person has to explain. They have to repeat. And as they repeat it, it sounds worse. It sounds meaner. It sounds more childish. And the group feels it. The laughter fades. The air gets awkward. Not for you, for them. Here is a simple scenario. You are with old friends. Someone brings up a story that makes you look foolish. They exaggerate it. They add details. They want a big laugh. Your face gets hot. Your instinct says, hit back, but you do not. You smile slightly. You keep your posture open, and you say, sorry, can you say that again? I didn't catch it. Then you wait. And here is what happens. They repeat it, but the energy is different. They feel the weight. They hear themselves. They notice the room, and often they start fumbling. They soften the tone. They shorten the story. They realize this is not landing anymore. This is what you want. You did not attack them. You did not beg. You did not even defend yourself. You just refused to be emotionally pulled. And that is Stoic power. Because Stoicism asks, what actually harms you? Not your image, not a passing laugh, your character, your virtue, your self-respect. If a joke does not harm your essence, why would you surrender your inner peace? Now, let us get practical. This tactic has rules. If you use it wrong, it becomes passive aggression. So here is the clean version. Rule 1. Keep your voice calm. Lower than normal. Slower than normal. The more relaxed you sound, the more powerful it feels. Rule 2. Use simple words. Do not over-explain. Do not lecture them. Say one line, then stop. Can you repeat that? What did you say? I didn't hear you. Could you say it again? Rule 3. Hold eye contact. Not a stare, just steady presence. You are not asking permission. You are requesting clarity. And clarity is a weapon because it removes disguise. Now, what if they repeat it and try to make it worse? This happens sometimes. Some people double down. They want to prove they are bold. If they do that, you still stay calm. You let the room see who is mature and who is performing. Then you can say, interesting. Why would you say that? Again, curiosity, not anger. That one question forces them to reveal their intention. And intention is everything. If their intention is playful, they will apologize. If their intention is cruel, the group will feel it, and you will learn who you are dealing with. Here is another version for the workplace. You are in a group chat or a team meeting. Someone makes a joke about your mistake. They want to look smart. They want to look superior. Instead of defending, you ask for repetition. Sorry, can you repeat that? I want to make sure I understood you. Now you are doing something subtle. You are slowing the moment down. You are turning it from entertainment into accountability. And most people do not like to be accountable for cruelty. So they back off. They rephrase. They say, oh, I was just kidding. And you can respond with one calm line. Got it. Let's keep it constructive. Then you move on. No fight, no tension, just standards. Now, a crucial Stoic reminder. The point is not to win socially. The point is not to humiliate them back. The point is to protect your self-respect without losing your character. Because if you become reactive, you become controllable. And when you are controllable, you are a target. So here is the micro practice to train this response. Next time someone jokes at you, do one thing first. Breathe out slowly, just one exhale. That exhale tells your body, we are safe. Then say your line. Can you repeat that? And stop. Do not fill the silence. Let the silence work. Silence is pressure. Silence is space. Silence is composure. Now, before we move on, I want to check in with you. If this is helping you, and you want more videos that sharpen your presence and strengthen your calm, subscribe to Stoic Ocean. And if you have ever used one of these tactics, or you want to try it, leave a comment. Just write, I can do it. That tiny commitment matters more than you think. All right. Now we go to tip 4. Because sometimes people do not joke. Sometimes they provoke. They want to make you angry, and the smartest response is not what you expect. Tip 4. The unrelated question. This tip feels almost too simple, but it is deadly effective when someone is trying to provoke you, because provocation is not a debate. It is a trap. The goal is not truth. The goal is reaction. They want your face to change. They want your voice to rise. They want you to explain yourself like you are on trial. And if you do that, they win twice. First, they get emotional power over you. Second, they make you look unstable in front of the audience. So how do you break a trap without fighting inside the trap? You change the game. You redirect the energy with a neutral, unrelated question. Let me show you the classic example. You are at a family gathering. Someone makes a pointed remark. They bring up your failure, your career, your relationship, your weight. They say it with a smile, like it is concern, but you can feel the dagger. And then the room goes quiet. Everyone waits. They want to see, will you defend yourself? Will you explode? Will you crumble? In that exact moment, you do something unexpected. You pause. You breathe. You keep your face calm. And you ask, hey, does anyone know a good bakery nearby? I was thinking of bringing something for next time. And just like that, the spell breaks. The energy shifts. The instigator gets confused. Because you did not accept the emotional invitation. You did not step onto their stage. You turned the spotlight away without a confrontation. This is not avoidance. This is control. Think of it like this. Provocation is a fire. It needs oxygen. Your anger is oxygen. Your explanation is oxygen. Your defensive tone is oxygen. The unrelated question removes oxygen. The fire has nowhere to go. Now, why does this work psychologically? Because the brain follows attention. When you shift attention, you shift emotion. Groups are like that too. A room will often mirror the direction of the conversation. If you keep the conversation on the insult, everyone stays in the tension. If you shift the conversation, the room breathes again. And the person trying to provoke you loses their power, because their power was never strength. It was momentum, and momentum can be redirected. Epictetus put it simply. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. That quote is not a poster. It is a weapon. It reminds you your response is your freedom. Now, there are two ways people misuse this technique. The first mistake is they choose a question that is too random. It feels forced. It feels calculated. The room senses you are doing a tactic. So the key is naturalness. You want something that could fit in the moment. Food is great. Plans are great. Simple observations are great. Weather, traffic, a movie, a local event. Anything neutral that can pull attention gently. The second mistake is tone. If your tone is shaky, the question sounds like panic. If your tone is smug, the question sounds like contempt. The sweet spot is calm and almost casual, as if you truly do not care. to entertain the provocation, because you do not. Now let us make this usable. I want to give you 3 categories of questions. Use them like tools. Category 1, the practical question. Hey, where did you get that coffee? Do you know a good place to eat near here? What time are we starting the next part? Category 2, the group including question. By the way, what is everyone doing this weekend? Has anyone here seen that new show? What was the best part of your week? Category 3, the future-focused question. So, what is the plan for next month? Where do you want to travel next? What are we doing for the next get-together? Notice what these do. They pull the conversation into neutral territory. They invite other people in. And when other people speak, the instigator loses control. Now let us run 3 real scenarios. Scenario 1, workplace provocation. You present an idea. Someone says, "Wow, that's ambitious for you." They smile. They want you to bite. So you do not bite. You pause. Then you ask, "Quick question, do we have the numbers from last quarter?" I want to align with the real data. You just did 2 things. You redirected the tension, and you moved the room back into competence. Now you are not the emotional person. You are the practical person, the adult. And that is respect. Scenario 2, friends teasing that turns mean. Someone says, "Oh, here comes the expert." They want laughs. You could defend. You could argue. Instead, you ask, "By the way, who's picking the music tonight? Any requests?" And you smile, like it is nothing. You cut the wire. The joke has no stage. Scenario 3, online provocation. You post something, a comment attacks you. They want you to fight in public. They want a thread. They want attention. So you do not give it. You reply with something neutral, or you do not reply at all, or you ask a question that resets the frame. What part of this do you disagree with, specifically, or what would you suggest instead? Now the burden is on them. And if they are only trolling, they disappear. If they are sincere, the conversation becomes constructive. Either way, you win. Because you stayed in control. Now, let me underline something. This technique is not pretending the insult did not happen. It is refusing to feed it. It is you saying, "I will not trade my peace for your moment of dominance." And that is a boundary. Now, if you want to train this, here is a small exercise. Pick 3 neutral questions, right now. Write them down, memorize them, because in a heated moment, your brain goes blank. So do the work before the moment arrives. Here are 3 examples you can steal today. Hey, what time are we leaving? Quick question, did you try that new place down the street? By the way, what's everyone watching lately? Keep them simple. Keep them natural. Then, when provocation comes, you will have an exit. Not an escape out of fear. An exit out of control. And here is the deeper Stoic lesson. You cannot stop people from throwing stones, but you can refuse to pick them up. The moment you pick up the stone, you are holding their anger. You are holding their insecurity. You are holding their game. Stoicism teaches you, drop it. Choose your mind. Choose your peace. Now, there is one more layer that makes this technique even more useful. Sometimes you redirect now and you address the issue later, because not every boundary needs to be set in front of an audience. If you confront someone publicly, they might dig in just to save face. But if you redirect first, you protect your composure and you protect the room. Then later, one-on-one, you can say, "Hey, that comment earlier was not okay with me." I want us to keep it respectful. That is Stoic strategy. Timing, not avoidance. Now let me give you 2 more scenarios so you can feel this in different environments. Scenario 4, dating and relationships. You are out with someone. They make a little jab in front of the waiter. Oh, he's always like this. She can't ever decide. It is playful, but it lowers you. Instead of defending yourself, you redirect. You smile and ask, "What do you recommend here? What's your favorite dish?" Now the energy shifts. Later, when you are alone, you address it calmly. "I don't like being teased in a way that makes me smaller. If we joke, let it be kind. That is a boundary, without a scene." Scenario 5. Public criticism at work. Your boss says, in front of everyone, "This is not what I expected." Your instinct says, "Explain now, defend now, prove now." But you know the trap, so you redirect with a question that moves the room forward. "Okay, what would you like changed first? Is the priority accuracy or speed?" Now you are not arguing, you are clarifying, you are steering, and later you can request private feedback next time. Now, here is a quick 3-step formula you can memorize. Step 1. Pause and soften your face. Step 2. Ask a neutral question that includes the group. Step 3. Choose whether to address it later. That is it. And if you practice it, you become very hard to bait. Now, one more warning. Do not use this to avoid everything. If you never address patterns, people will learn. They can keep pushing, so redirect in the moment and then, when it matters, address it with calm clarity. Now, let me give you a final advanced version for when the provocation is disguised as a question. You know this one. So, are you still unemployed? So, did you finally give up on that dream? So, when are you going to grow up? It is framed like curiosity, but it is a stab. If you answer directly, you are back on trial. So you redirect again, but with a calm frame shift. Here are 3 lines. First, that's an interesting question. What made you ask that? Second, I'm focused on the next step. Speaking of which, have you ever tried that place down the street? Third, I'm not discussing that here. Anyway, how has your week been? These lines do something important. They keep you from being cornered in public. They protect your privacy without sounding fragile. And they remind the room that you decide what you share. Now, here is another tiny tool. If your mind goes blank, use the bridge phrase. You say, "Anyway," then you ask a neutral question. "Anyway, what are we doing next? Anyway, what do you think about that new update? Anyway, who wants to grab coffee?" This is simple, but it is powerful because it gives you an automatic exit when emotions are high. Now, one more Stoic reminder so you do not misunderstand this. Redirecting is not cowardice. It is discipline. It is choosing not to wrestle in the mud. And when you choose that, you keep your dignity clean. What if the provocation is not a one-time thing? What if it is a pattern? What if you keep getting the same disrespect from the same environment? That is where tip 5 comes in, because sometimes the strongest move is not a tactic, it is a decision. Tip 5. Walking away. This is the final tip, and it is the hardest, because it is not a sentence, it is not a gaze, it is not a clever question, it is a choice. Sometimes the best way to protect your self-respect is to walk away, not in anger, not in drama, not to punish people, but to preserve yourself. Stoicism is often misunderstood. People think it means endure anything. Stay quiet. Absorb disrespect. That is not Stoicism. Stoicism is about virtue. It is about character. It is about knowing what you control and acting with wisdom. And sometimes wisdom says, this environment is corrosive. This relationship is draining. This workplace is toxic. And if I stay, I am teaching people that my value is negotiable. So let me tell you a story. This will make it real. A friend of mine, Sarah, was an exceptional creative. Smart, reliable, relentless. She joined a major project at her company. Big opportunity, high visibility, but her manager had a habit. They ridiculed her in public. They interrupted her in meetings. They dismissed her ideas like they were childish. They made jokes in front of the team, and Sarah did what most good people do. She tried harder. She worked longer hours. She thought, if I prove myself, they will respect me. But months went by, and nothing changed. Because the problem was not Sarah's performance. The problem was the environment. The problem was the manager's insecurity. The problem was a culture where disrespect had a seat at the table. Then one day, there was a pivotal meeting. Sarah shared an idea, clear and thoughtful. And once again, it was brushed aside. No reason, no discussion, just dismissal. And in that moment, Sarah did something rare. She did not argue, she did not defend, she did not beg to be heard. She calmly closed her laptop. She stood up, she looked around the room, and she said, I'm going to put my energy where it is valued. Then she walked out. The room went silent, because that is what happens when someone has boundaries. Later that day, Sarah submitted her resignation, not out of rage, out of self-preservation. A few months later, she joined another company, leadership role, better culture. And she was not just respected, she was celebrated. Sarah's story is not about quitting to escape discomfort. It is about choosing where you invest your life. Because your time is your life. Your energy is your life. And if you spend it in a place that diminishes you, you will slowly forget what you are worth. Here is the key Stoic idea. You cannot force people to respect you, but you can refuse to stay where respect is absent. Walking away is not weakness, it is strength. It is a quiet statement. I am worth more than this. Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Most people hear that and think it means stay calm no matter what. But there is another layer. If you cannot control the disrespect around you, you can control your position, you can control your presence, you can control your exit. Now, how do you know when it is time to walk away? Let me give you clear decision cues. Cue 1. Your efforts are met with indifference. You communicate. You set boundaries. You speak up calmly, and nothing changes. Cue 2. You are constantly fighting to be recognized. Not once, not occasionally, constantly. You are spending your life trying to earn basic respect. That is a warning sign. Cue 3. Your self-esteem is eroding. You start doubting yourself. You start shrinking. You start rehearsing conversations in your head every night, and you feel tired before the day even starts. Cue 4. You dread the environment. You feel a tightness before you walk in. Your body is telling you this is not safe. Not physically, emotionally. And Stoicism respects that signal, because wisdom listens. Now, walking away does not always mean quitting your job tomorrow. It can mean smaller exits first. It can mean leaving the conversation, leaving the group chat, leaving the table, leaving the room. Then, if the pattern continues, you leave bigger. You change teams, you change roles, you change relationships, you change your environment, because the Stoic goal is to live with integrity, not to stay trapped in disrespect. Now, let me make this even more practical with a small walking away example that is not dramatic. Imagine you are in a conversation and someone keeps sneaking in jabs, little laughs, little digs, and you have already tried the earlier tips. You paused. You held your gaze. You asked them to repeat it. You redirected the topic, and they still continue. At that point, walking away is not rude. Staying is what is rude to yourself. So you stand up calmly, you pick up your phone, you take a sip of water, and you say, "I'm going to step out for a moment, I'll be back later." Then you leave the room. No explanation, no argument, no performance. You are teaching a lesson without teaching. You are saying, "My presence is not free, my attention is not unlimited. If you want access, you need respect." Now, some people worry this will make them look weak. But that fear comes from confusing endurance with strength. Endurance without boundaries is not strength. It is self-abandonment. Stoic strength is different. It is choosing the right action with a steady mind. And sometimes the right action is exit. One more distinction matters. Walking away is not silent treatment. It is not manipulation. It is not punishment. It is simply removing yourself from disrespect. If someone returns later with a genuine apology, you can reconnect. If they return with more games, you extend the distance. That is wisdom, not revenge. Here is how you walk away with dignity. Step 1. Do not explain too much. People who disrespect you do not deserve your essay. Keep it short. Step 2. Keep your tone calm. No insults, no revenge speeches, no emotional explosion. Step 3. State your boundary, then move. Here are 3 lines you can use. Line 1. I'm going to step away from this conversation. Line 2. I'm not available for disrespect. Line 3. I'll continue this when it's constructive. Then you leave. Do not argue on the way out. Do not negotiate your boundary. Your exit is the boundary, and this is the paradox. When you are willing to leave, people treat you differently because desperate people are easy to disrespect. But grounded people are hard to play with. Now let us tie everything together. We covered 5 tools, and before you replay them, I want to give you 3 quick mistakes to avoid. Mistake 1. Trying to look tough. If your goal is to win, you will sound reactive. Your calm is the power, not your dominance. Mistake 2. Over-explaining yourself. Disrespectful people love essays. They want you talking and defending and justifying because it puts you below them. Short sentences are strength. Mistake 3. Staying in places that keep shrinking you. You can master every tactic, but if the environment is poison, you will still feel sick. Sometimes the most stoic move is to change the room, and they all come from one stoic source. Control yourself, not other people. So let me recap in a simple way. Tip 1. Command respect with presence. Stand up, make eye contact, be fully here. Tip 2. When someone interrupts, pause. Hold the gaze. Resume calmly. Tip 3. When someone humiliates you, ask them to repeat it. Let the spotlight do the work. Tip 4. When someone provokes you, redirect the energy with a neutral question. Do not feed the fire. Tip 5. When the disrespect is constant, choose your exit. Because being an absence that is respected is better than being a presence that is diminished. Now, I want you to take one thing from this video. Respect starts inside you. It starts the moment you decide, my peace is not for sale. My dignity is not negotiable. My mind is mine. And if you practice these tools, you will feel it. You will walk differently. You will speak differently. You will stop apologizing for existing, and people will respond to that energy. Now, if this video helped you, do 3 quick things. First, subscribe to Stoic Ocean. We upload lessons like this every week. Second, leave a comment. Tell me which tip you needed most, or just write, I can do it. Third, share this with someone who keeps getting tested and needs a calm backbone. And one last thing before you go. Pick one tip, just one, and practice it this week. Write it down. Say it out loud. Rehearse the sentence. Train the pause, because when pressure hits, you won't rise to your hopes. You'll fall to your training, not when it is easy, when it is tempting to react. That is where the growth is. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.